the Northern Lights in YouTube, which I've never seen before, which was very cool. Honestly, one of the weirdest things I've done on my own in fun. So, welcome to another week. This is my last week in Cornwall before I go to Sri Lanka for the next 2 months. Mondays are pretty similar. I've got a lot of Ticket to Ride stuff to do. I need to finish edits from the weekend shoot at the gym. I need to resend an invoice because they gave me the wrong address for the billing address. So I need to resend an invoice. I also need to prepare for my XtraTuf shoot tomorrow. And I also need to pack, because we leave on Wednesday, I need to pack for the shoot I have in Scotland, and I also need to pack for Sri Lanka. So I need to do a bunch of different packing with a bunch of different photography needs all in one, all basically today and tomorrow. Right now I'm just waiting for Lucy. She's at the post office because she bought a bunch of bikinis and is sending them all back. Not them all, but she's sending some back. Women are, this is my hot take for women, and they're actually on the money, but for some reason I don't like doing it. Buy things in different sizes online and then send the ones that don't fit back. But for me, that's spending more money, albeit you'll get your money back when you return the item, but I don't want to spend that much money and then I don't know, I just have this skepticism that I'm not going to get my money back and a full refund. I get it, it makes so much sense, but I don't want to do it. But Lucy does it and it works, so take that as you want. These are my new wetsuit boots. They're called Soul Lights. A lot of my mates use them. I was quite a Vans fan for a very long time. I actually really rate their wetsuit boots, but they didn't have them in the shop when I was looking for a new pair. So I got some Soul Lights. Now the interesting thing with these boots is you have to mold them to your feet, kind of like a mouth guard. Inside here is some sort of rubber that when you put boiling water in will soften the rubber. Then you pour the boiling water out and then fill it quickly with cold water and then put your foot in, hopefully without burning my feet. And then after that, once they're on, you just walk around the house and wait like for the next 10-15 minutes. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, boots are on. I didn't burn myself. They feel comfortable enough. I now have to just walk around in them for like 15 minutes apparently. 20 past 3. I'll report back. I don't know if you can hear the squelching, but just walking around my house in some wet boots now, so. Honestly, one of the weirdest things I've done on my own in fun. I'm just squelching around. How long have I been doing this for? 10 minutes. I've been walking around in these boots, just in the same path. They're incredibly comfortable. I mean, if I'm giving them a review right now, one of the most comfortable wetsuit boots I've ever worn. I've worn them once before I actually molded them, and they were very warm. They're a 5mm, 6mm boot. They're meant to be molded so that you basically forget that they're on your feet. They feel great. So report back for another video where I will review these properly. Go for a surf and try them out. But that might not be until next winter, because obviously now it's going to become quite tropical. I'm molding these for one shoot and one shoot only, and then it'll be in my garage for 8 months. Ridiculous. So all of this is camera gear that comes on the plane with me, luggage with all my Ticket to Ride merch and things for all the staff. This is set up for tomorrow. Camera 24-70, a strap, extra batteries, GoPro stuff for behind the scenes. Drone is for Scotland and Sri Lanka. And yeah, all these have to go so that it doesn't look like a porno site. So I'll get that done. And then that's pretty much today. Edited all the photos from Moor Movement, which is class. Here's the thing. I've started writing things down manually rather than using like to-do apps and things like that. I don't know, there's something about writing stuff down that helps my brain a little bit more. And also because social media is so needed for my business and most businesses now, I kind of hate it. So to try and stay off my phone as much as possible, I've gone very analog with a lot of stuff. We got a record player, so we play a lot more records now. We've actually used all of our records, so we need to buy more. But I'm loving it. It seems to be working quite well. I'm going to take this to Sri Lanka with me and keep living that analog life. Stay off my phone. It's going to be easier when I'm in Sri Lanka because Wi-Fi, 5G, and also I'm in the tropics, and if I'm on my phone, what am I doing? This is mental. I hope you can hear me because I'm in the car. I forgot my microphones. It is chucking it down. I think it's like 40 km/h winds, which I don't know what that is in miles an hour. Maybe that's like 28, 30 miles an hour. But Jesus Christ. I'm on my way to get my hair cut. Immediately after that, I'm meant to be going on this XtraTuf shoot for these boots in a sauna. And it's meant to be like tranquil and vibey, but we have a storm, which is not what I expected, because last night we had the Northern Lights in Yuki, which I've never seen before, which was very cool. So we spent a lot of last night sitting out the window looking, and to be fair, the camera shows a lot more than what you can actually see. With your naked eye, you can kind of see like a pinky, greeny blemish, and it does move around the sky, but the cameras enhance it significantly. What you see in your camera isn't what you see with your naked eye, but it was still very, very cool, and I've never seen the Northern Lights before. People travel all over the world to see the Northern Lights, and I just had to look out of my window. Don't know what that means about global warming or things like that, but I thought it was pretty cool. Anyway, you can see I'm excited because of this storm. We're gonna go down and see if we can get it done anyway, because I mean, my camera's not waterproof, but it's like weatherproof. But whether or not our model looks relaxed and vibey, or is she getting hit by 40 km/h winds, we might have to cancel, which is a shame. But we'll see. Stay tuned. Well, that went well. I like doing efficient shoots. So like having a shot list and everything, and having just like me, the model, and Tasha, who works for XtraTuf. Sorry, I'm just trying to do some stuff with my car. Having just the three of us there, and then I have the shots, and then I know what I want to get. And then I set that up and I explain it to Robin and Tasha, and they're on board. It just works efficiently and quickly. You don't need a lot of gear. You don't need a lot of people. I feel like too many cooks, you know? It just makes things go so much slower. So like the shoot went really, really well. We lucked out so much with the rain. It's now back on again. But this morning was mental. Yeah, now I just wash the car because it's going to be in the garage for, oh look, a rainbow. It's going to be in the garage for 2 months while I'm in Sri Lanka. And I thought I would wash it, make sure that it's not salty and just sort of dirty while sitting in the garage not being used. We're gonna go home and pack, and then I guess I will pick this up later in Scotland, probably. Last shoot of the week. We are basically at the butcher's factory of this butcher that I work for in Scotland quite a lot. I apologise for the wind. But they are doing a 5k fun run in memory of Robert Burns, because it is Burns night tonight. So I am filming, taking stills, and flying a drone for this 5k run, which it's a 3-hour shoot, but the 5k run is going to be probably 17 minutes. I brought my GoPro, so hopefully I'll capture some behind the scenes.
Turbine, and the thing to remember, everyone, is that you go
Let me, actually, hold on, let me... All in all, I think I got everything. I'm going to edit a quick reel and maybe like top 10 photos and send them to Claire today so that they have something to post about what they did today. Hindsight, probably should have brought my laptop with me so I could just do it then and there. I'm going to do it now that I get home, now that I'm home. Yeah. Has it made me want to do a 5K? No. Running. I see why people do it. I don't want to do it. I'd rather take photos of people run, because some people that finished just looked gassed, like not well, and I don't want to do that to myself. So next week starts the Sri Lanka series, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, we do these every week. See you next week.